All right, Jay, this has been a nice back and forth, kind of a reunion of sorts. But now we turn up the heat. This goes from a nice, friendly podcast to an interrogation. Are you ready for our questions?
Yes.
Justin, take this guy
I
out.
got this motherfucker. Jay, you sold knives before you were a world-famous comedian. Are you circumcised?
Yes.
Is there any correlation there between you selling knives and being circumcised? If you were a non-circumcised knife salesman, would that be a hypocrisy?
If you're a non-circumcised knife salesman, that'd be a fantastic way to demonstrate your knives.
Oh, that's pretty solid.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
That's a great point. He's holding up well.
Doing very well.
Under the pressure.
Mike.
Big J. You are on The Bonfire, a Comedy Central satellite radio program for truckers and people who live in their cars. Ever consider, let me get it again. Big J.
Just carry from the, I'll cut it.
Fuck!
I love when you unravel.
Goddamn mustaches. We're going to sue the company. Big J. You are on The Bonfire, a Comedy Central satellite radio program for truckers and people who live in their cars. Ever considered calling the show Water Fountain because that's where your fans bathe? How did you come to Bonfire, Jay? Did you workshop it?
No, you know what happened was Dan Soder came over my house one day. We said we had to think of a name.
Mm-hmm.
We threw a few out. I was going through a weird medical problem where my left ear shut off for 3 months.
What?
The old left ear shutting off. Don't act like you don't know what it is.
Eustachian tube dysfunction. That's what it's called.
Wait, was it from anxiety?
No.
Your left ear just shut off. You couldn't hear.
It was like sometimes it happens after a cold to people. It just can happen.
How long?
3 months.
I thought it was from listening to racism.
And every day was...
Oh, give him a drop on that one, Shannon. Come on.
Mike Vecchione.
I think I'm really good looking.
It came up, and I just didn't have anything in me to even think about changing my arguing with it at all. I liked it. We both liked it, and I was like, "Can we just do that then, so I can go back to freaking out about my ear?"
Oh wow! You phoned it in then.
We didn't phone it in.
No.
We liked it. We
All
liked
right.
the name. We had the thing. We came to it, but I don't think either of us were ready to like.
Did you call everybody campers? That's what they call their fans, by the way. For those
Yeah,
of you
no, that happened during the show. We thought
Oh.
about that, and then the original counselors.
So fun.
The original. Go ahead, Justin.
I had to switch my
Zap 'em.
You can't fucking you can't
Bing 'em.
order with the
You are gonna
mustache.
have a lot of edits on this one, Shannon.
Yeah.
You are. Okay, ready?
It's
Here we go.
mostly
My
my
turn.
fault.
Jay, what is Dan Soder like in real life? Do you ever dump water on him and call him Dan Soger? That might be a nice gag for the show.
That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Dan Soker. What's he like in real life? The fans want to know.
Well, detective, as you know, as the person who has to wait for him to shower and shit, I think you know that he's a very courteous person. That's a weird. I hope they got that you drinking water like that.
What?
That was so weird.
You have to take the mustache off the drink. Shannon, show.
That's so odd. You should show that again. It is bizarre. He's a lovely, lovely gentleman.
He's a lovely gentleman. Big J. You are an Eagles fan. Nick Foles, the quarterback of the team, loves Jesus. Your team, the Jews, killed Jesus. Is Nick Foles the savior of the season? And if so, will you crucify him also and complain for 4,000 years about everything?
Yes.
Your thoughts, Jay?
Yeah, all those things. I think Nick Foles is going to win this week, and then I think that so are the Vikings. I think that's what's going to happen.
Are you secretly shouting in your head, trade Carson Wentz? Is that where you come out on this?
Oh, no.
You don't wanna trade him?
No. But I don't know. You think he's going to come back?
He's got a bad back.
I know.
That sounds real, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Got a bad
He's
back.
got a sore back. He's only 23. Wait till life hits him in the ass.
Justin,
He's 23 years of
he's
bad back
23.
already.
23 and me. Isn't that the website that you went to, Shannon, to
Yes.
find out that you were 8% black?
Yep.
What are you most percent? Puerto Rican.
No, Northern European.
You wish.
Wait a second. Are you Puerto Rican also?
No Hispanic, no Latin, nothing.
Wow.
Tons of it. She's lying. She doesn't want you to know.
You say it with such vehemence.
Yeah.
You should take a genetic test and then also a lie detector because we think that you're lying.
Don't you let that little pinto bean lie to you. I've looked into her heart.
Justin,
I got
take
it.
it to this
I've smelled her after a run. I know she's something.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Jay. Legion of Skanks is the flagship show. Again.
One sec.
Thank
Why
you.
don't you guys just leave in your mistakes?
Because first, I'll tell you why in a minute.
good.
Ready, go.
Mhm.
Jay. Legion of Skanks is the flagship show on this network. That's a tongue twister. You all three have kids now. Are there plans for Gas Digital to build a tiny studio so that your children can podcast after they've been expelled from school?
First of all, I like that you're saying that with your mustache and a Billy Idol lip quiver. Are you dancing with yourself? Yeah, we did say that it is funny with all the Legion of Skanks having children now.
Yeah.
That at some point when
Was Dave Smith's baby a hoax?
yeah.
I mean, come clean.
When Dave Smith's daughter's old enough for the three of them to do something together would be absolutely hilarious.
I could tell you what they're not going to do. Vote. Right? Because Dave Smith thinks Thank you, Shannon.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because
Nailed it.
two of them are women. Two women and a Hispanic, they're not going to vote.
All right.
Shannon, can I get that again? Two women and a Hispanic? You think they're going to vote?
Shannon, was there a horn at the end of that?
Shannon, I'm going to run through it one more time. I'm joking.
Big J. Dan Soder lost his dad to alcoholism, and you lost your dad to Ohio. How did it feel to lose your father to a state that is ranked 40th in quality of life? That's got to be hard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, it
I
says
didn't
it
know
here.
that. Is that true?
40th in yes, I looked it
40th
up.
in
We
life
do research
quality?
for this show, Jay.
40th in quality of life?
40th in quality of life, and I'm from Ohio, so I do know
I
that.
guess that means my stepmom's pussy must be high on like pussy quality because
That's what's
it,
keeping
it
him
was
there?
a non thought out move
Really?
to completely uproot to Ohio. Yeah, like fleet in the night from my other stepmother. Crazy. So that pussy must be great if he was moving in. I don't know. My dad's not a drinker at all, but like he moved to Ohio, which does have, and Mike, you'll know this, drive-through stores, like liquor stores.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah. It's one of the best.
Liquor stores for the alcoholic. I would call it a drive-through, just like store. You drive through it, and they just hand you the stuff.
Yeah, they had that in Florida too.
Your milks, your...
They had that out by Governors, don't they?
Bevmo.
Oh, can you
Bevmo.
buy?
They do have a
Bevmo.
couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
But these were like booze places. They had a lot more shit.
How did your stepmom react to the Degenerates? Do you know if she saw it or not?
I have no idea. She would say it was awful.
But your dad loves it.
Yeah, sure. What else was he gonna say?
Why did your dad leave, Jay?
I
Did he?
don't
Did he
know.
ever say? Did he ever? You're
I
like,
think
why'd you
he was-
leave?
He was cheating on my mom, but I don't know if that was like when
That's
he
what
left.
my dad did.
I don't know if that's when he left or that was the ultimate thing. But like I told on him. It's one of those when you don't know.
Mike doesn't
Yeah.
have a piece of shit
And you're
dad.
like, Mom, you don't have as great titties as Donna or some shit like. I talked like that even when I was a child. Mom, I wish you had titties like Donna. But guess what? She won't let me suck them. Gugush. I was 1.5. Gugush.
Mike,
right.
you don't have like a shit dad.
No, my dad. My dad did have some. Jay met him. Jay met my father. My dad had
yeah,
some
it's the
problems. He was
best.
a broken guy.
Yeah, but you didn't have, like,
But no, he didn't leave.
You didn't have like one of ours.
He didn't leave. No, he didn't leave. He stayed, but it was the intensity was really turned up, and it, it fucked me up. That we're all broken differently. I'm not saying I'm any more broken or less, but it's just like
me
he
neither.
stayed, and the
Wait.
intensity got turned up.
Shannon,
So-
pause it and then edit this in while Mike tells that story. Can you bring up El Campari?
Is this it?
Yep. Mike, you were saying about your father?
We had Jay over. Jay was headlining down in Boca, and we had him over to the house. My dad made pizzas, and we had Jay in, and we were getting ready to eat, and we all bowed our heads to pray. And I looked up at Jay, and as we were saying grace, he was doing the gun motion to indicate that he's shooting Jesus. He said, "We killed that motherfucker. We killed that motherfucker. Get it. Yeah.
Right.
So I looked up and watched Jay shooting a pretend gun at Jesus.
That's been Bad Cop, everybody.